Hey, how we doing, guys? Gray here, and today we are back for week number 4 of the BBR. We are currently 3-0 plus 12, top of the table. However, this might be our toughest opponent yet. It is our season 4 opponent. In the grand finals, we face Kurt, and yeah, I'm sure he's looking for some retribution. He doesn't bring the Dom fan. Okay, so I set up a spike. I just do every time. Spike is going to be huge for my potential endgame. Prankster T-Wave would suck if I Terra Flying. Gotta remember that. Yeah, outside of that, we have got some new team members, as you may be able to see on the screen. We have got Kurpie, Cloyster, we have got a Mimikyu now. We've also dropped Magneton for Magnezone, or traded that with Matt. Mimikyu was a trade with Matt as well for a Hatterene. We also wanted to try to pick up Ursaluna, but we were told no, which was honestly just devastating. I was very upset. I cried myself to sleep. And one of the people who vetoed that trade was Kurt, probably because he didn't want to have to face it. I'm going to lock this in. I'm not going to make him wait any longer. We have a couple of Mons, but honestly, I off the top of my head cannot remember, because we had just some weird pieces on our team that they kind of fit, they kind of didn't. So I just decided, hey, you know what? Let's go a little bit of a different route with the team, and we're going to see Thunder League. Okay, I forgot to get my calcs up. Good job, me. Okay, so if you are, there is definitely part of me that wants to just Rock Blast here. And I think I'm going to. Because even if he Terras, we are Sash. He has to, potentially, has to respect the Sash lead. I know I won't be able to get spikes up if I do this, outside of maybe on Cress. I would be able to. But I also think that killing Thundurus would be absolutely worth it. I don't believe that he will want to stay in, but just in case he does. His Terrors are Ice and Flying on this, so there is no way he lives. Best case scenario here, he goes for a Taunt. But I think he probably just tries to kill me. Or he might go Volt Switch, actually. Thunderbolts. Excellent. If we land the Rock Blast, then this should die. Unless he's got some defense. And you know what? This is a strong start. Come on, Cloyster. Okay. So this dies. And that is actually very, very nice for my Roaring Moon. That potentially now we'll be able to do some things and some stuff. And don't we all just love it when things can do some things and some stuff? Now I absolutely cannot set up a spike on anything. But, you know, it is what it is. I think that changed a role on Domfan, mainly. And Domfan didn't show up. So, now looking a bit more like if Roaring Moon get in a good position to set up, then it will be able to set up and it will be able to do the thing that it does most weeks, in that it just kind of wins the game. What else have I got to worry about? Potential Scarf Greninja, potential Scarf Urshifu, both of which I think I would have to get up to +2 to be able to outspeed. Gotta make sure that's auto-selected to attack. Let me just have a quick look. Am I faster than... I don't think I'm faster than Scarf Urshifu. Gren comes out. That makes sense. I could save this for a sack, but honestly I do not want to switch into this Mon, so I will just click Spikes on the off chance that he decides not to attack me. Which I don't know why he wouldn't. I'm expecting him just to go for a U-turn here, but we do get momentum. And if Goldengo comes in... Okay, well he's now an Ice type. That's good to know. This was my Ice Resist, to an extent. So yeah, he is now an Ice type. I'm pretty happy, I think, just go into Kurpie, right? Kurpie might take... Actually, it doesn't even take a hit from Greninja. From Specs Ice Beam, it would. But do I want to go for that? I could also. Yeah. I mean, there's worse things that could happen, right? Yeah, I'm just going to go into you and I'm going to knock off. Because if you are Scarfed, I definitely want to get rid of that Scarf. I 100% want to get rid of that Scarf. What's your knockoff switch in? There isn't one. So yeah, I will go for this. By all means, he can stay in and Ice Beam me. He would have to be Specs Hydro Pump to be able to knock me out in one hit. I guess Extra Sensory if he's got it, but it won't be Protean boosted. So yeah, I feel pretty okay with this. Knockoff will be nice against almost everything on this team. And we'll be able to scout for Specs if he does stay in and just Ice Beam again. He does, okay. And yeah, we knock off. That does a decent amount of damage. That did look Specs. We are Poison Touch as well, so poisoning that was very nice. It was indeed Specs. Good to know. Good to know. I'd quite like to keep this mod around. But at the same time, outside of Mimikyu, if Mimikyu's disguise is broken, is that actually the worst thing in the world for me? I actually don't think it is. So I'm just going to go out into Mimikyu. Keep this thing around. Because it would outspeed Urshi. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't think I need to sack at this point. Don't think I need to sack, so just going out to Mimikyu. He might U-turn. U-turn would be like worst case scenario, but he does just Ice Beam again. That's fine. We actually shouldn't take too much at all from this Ice Beam if we were anything, basically. And I will just Shadow Claw. I could Shadow Claw here. Shadow Claw will catch the Gold Dengo. It'll catch the only thing it doesn't catch is Urshifu. And I don't like. Obviously, I don't switch into Urshifu. I do switch into everything else. So I will go for a play rough here. No, I'm pretty sure it's going to be either Goldengo or Razu who comes in. Okay, we're just going to pick up the kill. Well, he knows we're Scarf now. He does know we're Scarf. I'm very happy that turn 1 I didn't go for a Shell Smash, because that was initially going to be my plan. Was to like Shell Smash on like Greninja. So very much glad that I didn't do that. This comes in. That's kind of fine. I think that's actually... I Make It Rain is his play. At this point, I could actually sack you off. Is it too early to try and set up? I don't think it is. Do I want to set up on this, though? I definitely could. I'm going to go Grafai anyway, because it covers... like Shadow Ball, it covers a Nasty Block. And if you Make It Rain and knocks me out, then yeah. The only downside about Big Crit Bad is if he's a Jetpack. Which it doesn't appear he is. That would have been like the only downside to that. So I will just go Roaring Moon here. Is it time for Roaring Moon? Yes. Yes, it is. Alright, so we get our booster. And I will just click Dragon Dance. This could T-Wave me. It could T-Wave me. But I'm going to do this anyway. Because T-Wave can miss. And if he switches, we're still in a good spot. Because we're physically defensive. Okay, he's doing a withdrawal. Because we're physically defensive, we would actually be able to live a play rough from Azu. Crest comes in instead. What are we doing to a Crest? We at +1. Well, booster and attack. Actually wouldn't knock this out. We would have to go for a second one. Which I think we have to do anyway. I do think I have to do that anyway. We'll see what he wants to go for. Probably T-Wave, if I had to guess. Yeah, and he does miss. I am so sorry. That is incredibly rough. Unless you are Kolber. Unless you're Kolber here, you don't live a crunch. He isn't Kolber. He barely lives the crunch. And he misses another T-Wave. What the fuck is this game? Dude, I'm so sorry. I'm genuinely so sorry. Like, that's so shit. Yeah, so I guess if we do win this game, we win it through hacks. Saying that, if I got to +2, been paralyzed, I would have needed to get up to what, +5 to have outsped Scarf Hershey. I'm sorry, Kurt. That is just the worst way to set up this endgame. It's absolutely not how I want to win. And I guess it is just Mons, but it doesn't make it any better, let's be honest. That's gonna die. That thing had a chance to live. If we had got rid of Cress regardless, then I think there was a chance that Mew just won. Depending on what his sets were. He can sucker here. Yeah. That does absolutely no damage. What was the Urshifu? What was the Urshifu set? Sucker did like, what, 271? So that could have been Choice Scarf. It could have been Choice Scarf, I don't know. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to find out because he just missed 2 T-Waves. Granted, I would have just continually set up Dragon Dances in front of that thing. I would have just kept going until I was at +6. But at the same time, he probably wouldn't have let me get to +6. Plus Power Hacks could have happened. But, you know what? I can only apologise. It's the game we play, and I know Kurt hates Terra. So to lose to a Terramon, in such a hacksy situation as well, it's rough. And, you know, hopefully we get to play again at some point during the season, in playoffs, maybe. Well, that'd be the only time we could play in playoffs. Would be the only time again that we could play would be in playoffs. Get my words out. And yeah, hopefully we get to do it again, because that wasn't a game. That was just luck. I will be just having a quick look. Just because Cress, if it was like max defense, if it's max defense from a +2 crunch, it's a 75% chance in my favor to actually kill. So that's kind of nutty. That it actually lived that. It got one of the 25% rolls, but it doesn't actually matter because I avoided the Thunder Wave the turn before. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. If you did enjoy the battle, please leave a like, subscribe so you don't miss out on future content, and yeah, the Roaring Moon show carries on. Till the next one, have a great day, guys. Peace.